Alright, greetings programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Smuggler. And we have landed on Coruscant, and we are already exploring the dark underbelly of the Galactic Republic. A lot of senators doing some pretty shady things, and Mesmyrrh's right smack in the middle of it, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Kath. By the way, guys, Kath's care package of Canadian goodies came in the mail today. I did not open it yet because I did not want to die of a food overdose before the stream started, but I will be opening that soon and definitely recording it for YouTube. Nice dual blaster background. Thank you, Buddha. Alright, when we ended the stream last night, we were here with Captain Theragwin. And what did we need to do? We needed to view the encrypted holo recording, and then we needed to return to one of the shady senators to turn in that quest. Hey, Juan! Everyone's jumping in early on the stream tonight. That makes me happy. Going to the ballet with friends tomorrow. Can't wait to see the bear drive the little car around. Is it a Russian ballet? That sounds like something you would see at a Russian ballet. Oh, real old Simpsons. Oh, yeah. That is a real old Simpsons reference. Captain, nods. Captain. Doctor. Doctor. Well, we will just sneak by all the Black Sun minions. Oh, look, there's the Black Sun symbol that's spray painted into the wall. That's kind of cool. Did not notice that before. Alright, here we go. Also, want to let you guys, in combat proficiency, since we've been leveling up, I went ahead and took efficient ammo as our first skillful utility point that will increase the damage dealt by sweeping gunfire by 25%, because sweeping gunfire is very much our bread and butter right now. Black Sun or Black Hole Sun. I don't think they appreciate the awesomeness of Soundgarden in the Star Wars universe, Craig. They're bad. Huh. Okay, volatile gas tank. Let's test out the new damage. Alright, that'll do. Also, I did get my monthly cartel coins, guys, and you all may need to help me figure out which blaster will look the best on Mesmyrrh, because there are some really cool blasters that we can choose from here. Defeat Black Sun Holo Vault Forces 4. So are we still the Dark Council, or have we become his criminal contacts? I will leave that for you guys to decide. The Emperor will allow a name change. Okay, people are dead now. Or maybe both. You guys moonlight. Oh man, that even takes out the tough mobs pretty quickly. As if that power couldn't get any more nasty. Okay, here's the holo viewer.
Well, the Jackal of the Stars himself pays me a visit. Long time no see, Skavik.
Ooh.
You must really need my help, huh?
Urbax, buddy, you're such a cynical guy. Can't I just be paying an old friend a visit?
You and friends is the funniest thing I've heard all year. Get to the point before I stop laughing.
Another kitty.
A long man from the outer rim is sticking to me like a minoc on a power coupling. I need somebody to scrape him off.
Lawman, huh? Sounds like that'll cost you double.
Whatever it takes. Look, I'm in a rush to wrap up with the business here. Besides, finding work for my friends makes me feel good.
Nice. So where is this little parasite you want me to remove?
He's at a docking bay in the spaceport, and he's alone. I'm sure he won't give a burly scrapper like you much trouble.
I guarantee he won't. Oh, and I'll be wanting my payment in advance.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Urbax. You enjoy yourself.
It might be this lawman knows how to find Skavik. We'd better try to save him. Let's go bust up that party at the spaceport, Captain.
Okie dokie. No, we can't, like... Well, I guess we could send our follower on a suicide run, but we'd still be pulled. It's kind of like a... They work like hunter pets, Craig. There's a new companion named Paxton Rawl. What's his story, Riru? Welcome to the stream, by the way. See you drinking Monster. Ever try that Bang energy drink? Got one that tastes like cotton candy. Yeah, cotton candy is actually my favorite of the Bang energy drinks there. Deanna? Jedi. Hello there, General Kenobi. Alright. Now we can head out. Yeah, there's nothing else we have to do here. Let's use yield quick travel. And we'll head back to the Black Sun sector. We have 2 pieces of mail to check out. Great if there was a Drunken Master version of lightsaber fighting. That would be amazing. That'd be a really cool idea for a tabletop character, Kath. You may want to give that one a shot. Senator Vanara Kale. Now remember, Senator Kale was the senator who was trying to do good things, but was being shady in how she was doing them, and we went ahead and let her continue her dealings for the greater good. I'm pleased to tell you that the troubles with the Migrants Merchants Guild are coming to an end. We've arrested many of their major leaders and shut down their attack. The citizens of Coruscant are safer thanks to you. The citizens of Coruscant also retain their faith in our system of governance and will succeed in rebuilding this planet. This is also thanks to you. You should know that I'm giving serious consideration for not running for re-election. I know you have doubts about how I achieved my position and the deals I made, but I think you understand that, in the words of the poet Boorus, better for a few to sacrifice purity than for all to surrender to darkness. I'm okay with that as long as you give me credits. He will be on December 15th and 17th. If you're a subscriber, he'll be delivered in-game mail on December 20th. Interesting. Keeksy, my hero. This is the Mirellen that we rescued? Hey! Didn't take much digging to score your HoloNet ID, and I couldn't leave Coruscant without thanking you again. Not sure what would have happened to me if I'd stayed locked up with the Migrant Merchants Guild, but I'm guessing good wouldn't describe it. Think I've had enough of Republic space for now. I'm heading home to my family on Ryloth. Working for the Hutts is never easy, but at least they pay well. Good luck, Captain. Hope you get your revenge, or whatever. Kixie. Oh, okay, she was Twi'lek. Armor maintenance gear. Neat. You will grab that. And those credits. Peace is a lie. Only. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and use our complimentary major experience boost. Also, remember guys, we have a really cool costume to put on once we have enough money to actually afford the gems.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Now, we need to intercept Urbax before he can kill that law enforcement officer, and then we'll return to the senator first, because it can wait. The Wretch Syndicate. The toughest criminal syndicate, but usually sticks to the shadows. Or Wretched Son. I don't know. Because I remember Beaudry's ship in the first tour playthrough I did on YouTube. We called his ship the Wretched One, kind of like the Slave One. Which was also the name of my ship that I flew in the Star Wars Galaxies spaceship expansion. And those were... Okay, that's Hammer Station and priority missions, which are not a priority. I maintain that the greater good needs to be the name of Mesmyrrh's bank account. That could be the name of the criminal syndicate. The greater good. We shall follow the money, and then take a look at our money, and see if we have enough for our gems. Gotta fill out paper so I can get paid, but I can't read a damn thing on it. The Wretched Sun Syndicate. For the greater good of the galaxy. See, our syndicate actually has a tagline, which is awesome. See, Yanni's already there. She likes the greater good. Blacksmith, thank you very much for the follow. Greetings, program. Welcome to the grid. Oh wow, we have to intercept in here too. So that Cathar is going to try and kill the guy in the Senate Hall. First things first, though.
I brought what you asked.
My thanks. The best part of public office is interacting with the citizenry. Wouldn't you say, Senator?
My work doesn't leave me much time for handshakes and baby kissing.
A moment.
Hey there, little guy.
Those are the bills, yes. And by tomorrow, friend, this scandal will make headlines, and my gratitude will be in your account.
Neat. Select one reward. And these don't really... These are pretty much the exact same thing, so... Yoink. I can see kind of a creepy Bando Gora cult thing that if any of the members of the Wretched Syndicate get captured, you know, who are you? The greater good. Where's the money? The greater good. Is kind of the mantra that they keep chanting. Okay, we'll put the gifts over here. And we're going to go ahead and keep Flashy as one of our weapons, just because Corso gave it to us. And once we get another orange pistol, which I think we may get from the store. Oh! Oh, awesome. Crag, thank you very much for the $17.27 donation to Extra Life. Let me go ahead and update that real quick. Just so Ani knows what damage has been done. What was that again? 1727. Okay, so that would be 67.27. Bam. Thank you very much, Crag, and the kids at Medical Center Hospital definitely appreciate it as well. The greater good. Alright. So, we'll think about getting that, a new blaster. I don't want to get the new blaster until we're able to actually put on our transmog. And we need to intercept Urbax, which is down here now. That was a dirty pool, Crag. Dirty pool, old man. I like it. Now Ani's going to despise you for the foreseeable future. And now it's back. Introduction to strongholds. I think Hot's Pursuit would be this way, though. Ooh. I love the fact that you guys play with fire. Alright, Coruscant Spaceport. That's where we need to go. Put out this fire with candy. I want to make it a full thing to open it. I want to make it like a full presentation to open that box, Kath. And then I will probably nibble on all the snacks during streams. If only I knew where to get some. It'll be a full thing. There's a lot. Good. Because I know when Liquid saw the box and how much it weighed, he was like, ooh. So, I think he may be indulging as well. You can see her in the South Passage. She expressed her true feelings for me. Okay, here we go. Elevator go up. Okay, is this where? Yes. Coruscant Spaceport, Docking Bay 82. I actually like it, Crag. You're like a reverse Thanos. And I have no problem encouraging the war between you guys. Because it helps out sick kids in need. Thanks. How does one express OCD rage in the South Passage? Buddha's asking the real questions there. Alright, Black Sun Mercenaries. Oh, Drew! $2.73 to Extra Life. A new challenger has appeared. I like it. Okay, let me go ahead and update that real quick, and then we will take out these Black Sun guys. Drew, you angel of the Lord, I love you. And I'm going to keep those cents down. Alright, so we are at $3,770 toward our Extra Life goal for 2018. This pleases me. The Wretch is happy. Are you supposed to recruit for this war? This is what happens. It's escalation. It's like Wayne's World, only different. It's like and so-and-so declares war on so-and-so. And they get two friends, and they find two friends. High voltage capacitor. Yeah, gimme. And Corso. There we are. And I'm on fire. Ow. I'm better now. Alderaan got rebuilt. Ugh. Not sure how well, yeah, Alderaan still is here. Oh no, I've got to do Alderaan on a Republic character. Well, at least it'll be different. 1666 to Extra Life. Okay. You guys are making me do math today. 86. 66. Bam. Alright. I'm gonna cry.
This was fun, little mouse. But we're done playing. Time to die.
I am a designated officer of the Celestian Constable Brigade. Drop your weapons and surrender. I'll be forced to discharge my weapon again.
I can't figure out if this Celestian's deaf or just stupid.
You see those ears? Celestins have excellent hearing.
I told you idiots to watch that door. Do I have to do everything myself? This is none of your business, scum. Get out while you still can.
Bad kitty. Wait, upstanding citizen. Under Article 11607 of the Emergency Service Laws, I hereby deputize you. These men are interfering in a criminal investigation.
Do I look like a deputy to you?
Yes, of course. The planet of Sullust values all sentient life forms. I am proud to serve with you. Please, upstanding citizen, it is your duty to assist a designated peace officer requesting aid.
I don't stick my neck out for free.
Yeah. You will be paid appropriately for your duties as authorized by Amendment 102167 of the Celestian Good Neighbor Act.
Just when I thought this conversation couldn't get any more ridiculous. Kill them both, men.
Alright, well, we're getting paid for our services. Boop. Thank you, Corso. Mesmyrrh shoots them in the groin, and then Corso finishes them off with a shotgun blast to the face. You performed extremely well in the line of duty, Deputy. You have more than earned your salary allowance this day.
I only accept Republic credits, got it?
I exchanged currency when I first arrived on this planet. You'll be rewarded using the appropriate credits. I have not properly identified myself to you. I am Officer Meal Muan of the Celestin Constable Brigade.
I was just passing through when I heard the commotion.
You testify your arrival was a coincidence? Interesting. I've come to Coruscant pursuing a dangerous criminal named Skavak. He is wanted by the government of Sullust for high crimes. Skavak stole a priceless relic called the Murastafan Ruby. My duty is to arrest him and retrieve it, even if I must act alone. Ruby, you say?
Tell me about this priceless relic. Is it valuable?
It's Cap. It is a one-of-a-kind gem as large as your fist, mined from the depths of Sullust millennia ago. We revere it. Upstanding citizen, I do not believe your presence here is coincidental. My investigator's instincts tell me you purposely came to this docking bay. I neither confirm nor deny?
I guess you could be right.
My instincts are rarely wrong, and refusing to agree is not a denial. I propose we cooperate and share resources. Coruscant is large. If I turned up any useful leads in Skavak's whereabouts, I will contact you. Can I count on you to do the same? Sure.
I'll take any help I can get.
I am glad to finally have an ally on this world. Together we will bring that lawbreaker to justice. Your help with these lawbreakers was invaluable. I will contact the local security forces and file an appropriate report with them. Oh, lordy. Oh, what was this? D donated $20.34 to via Extra Life. Thank you very much, D. I appreciate that greatly. Let's go ahead. I'm glad that these decisions are not timed. Oh, that's awesome. So what was that again? Like I said, you guys are making me do math. 2034, which would make this, oh wow, okay, that gives us $3,008. Oh, how much was it, Deanna? No, it's $20 and yeah, it's 3,820 if my math is correct. Oh, come on. How many Jedi are there? Gonna grab some kid off a desert planet to bring balance. Real quick, I'm gonna check my Extra Life total just to make sure. I may just have to refresh it because, like I said, math is not my strong point. Oh, okay. 3,807. Good, good, good. Deanna, you were right. I apologize. Boop. Okay. as we are ever closer to the goal. Yes, I am very pleased with that. Okay. Contact the local security forces and file an appropriate report with them.
Keep my name out of that report, all right?
Your participation will remain confidential. I will assume full responsibility of what happened here. Here is your salary allowance as codified by Article 101173 of the Celestin Emergency Service Laws. Thank you for your brave service.
Let's not be here when the local security shows up. We don't have time to answer questions.
Maybe.
We should go see if Darmus knows anything new about Skavik.
Well, if so, Deanna, thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated. Join me. Actually, this isn't like Sith and Jedi. This is more like Vorlons and Shadows from Babylon 5. It really is. It's chaos and order. Have you ever heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Oh, it's not a legend the Jedi would tell you, or not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a dark lord of the Sith who was so powerful he could command the midichlorians to create life. Go choose whatever the other team was after I check the bank balance. You got the short straw. Oh. We have a mercenary. Elevator go down the hole. Okay. Darmus. Where was Darmus at, though? Was he in the Senate Hall? Okay, we're gonna have to try and track him down. Yes, remember, Deanna, chaos is a ladder. Thank you for choosing the greater good.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Galactic Market Taxi. Ah, alrighty.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I guess we're going this way. And we got 5,000. If I recall correctly, for a full armor set, along with weapons, it's going to cost us... I think it was like 1,500 per piece. For level 18. I'm not sure if there's level 20 gems. We'll have to check here. Hey Wretch, so picture this. We're in the Halls of Lightning. We just beat the third boss. We turned the corner into a room full of floating projected planets. What do you say?
You can see here the Death Star orbiting the forest moon of Endor. Although the weapon systems on this Death Star are not yet operational, the station does contain a strong defense mechanism. It is protected by an energy shield, which is projected by the nearby forest moon of Endor. The shield is to be deactivated if any attack is to be attempted. Once the shield is down, our cruisers will create a perimeter, while our fighters fly into the superstructure and attempt to take out the main reactor. General Calrissian will lead the attack.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
General Nadine.
There you go. Hope you're happy there, Crag. A Pisky! Nice Mon Calamari voice. Thank you, Buddha. Appreciate that. The wretched son should go door to door for the recruitment drive. Hello, do you have time to talk today about the greater good? Oh, we have to go back into that cantina. Good to see you, Pisky. Thank you, thank you. Thing is, I can't quote the prequels nearly as well as I can the original.
The cantina's here, Big. Darmus says this is the best watering hole on the planet.
She's like, One sec.
See? What'd I tell you? It's the captain from Rogan the Butcher's bounty posting. Are we lucky or what?
I never doubted you for a second, lover. You've always been my lucky star.
Ugh, you two make me sick. Hold it right there, Captain.
Scorch? From Republic Commando?
Let me guess. You're bounty hunters?
Right the first time. Give the man a death stick. Come on, you two. Let's cremate this fool and get rich.
You don't want to give me death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life.
Your friends have so much to live for. Why get them killed?
Ooh, tough talk from a scum on the run. I'm not afraid of you. I've got a flamethrower.
Ease off, Scorch. I have a bad feeling about this captain. Looks like more than we can handle.
Not man enough for a real challenge? Don't know what you see in this guy, Igara.
More than you could ever show me. Rilo, this bounty's worth more money than we could earn in a month.
All right, lover, but stay behind me. I don't want you getting hurt over a lousy stack of credits.
Oh, lordy. Ani, $3, which puts our total to $38.10. Gonna help out the cause somehow. Boop. Thank you guys so much. You are all awesome. You don't want to give me catnip.
Wake me when you're done.
We're done.
Oh.
Let's burn it up! Woo!
Alrighty. Well, bye guys.
I've had enough.
Oh, I didn't even get a choice. Just lit them up. And why were they just hanging outside your room there, Darmus?
Having some trouble with bounty hunters, Captain?
I can't help that I'm popular with all the wrong people.
Being famous has its drawbacks, doesn't it? I hear Black Sun's on an emergency recruitment drive, and you had an altercation at the spaceport. I take it my lead was worthwhile.
Skavik will be writhing on the floor before this is over.
That's quite the vicious streak. It seems he brings out the worst in people. While we wait for Skavik to make his next move, perhaps we could play a little sabacc?
Zoinks!
I saw that one coming.
Corso, don't be such a spoil sport. What do you say, Captain? First game's on me.
Okay.
What's the harm in a friendly game of cards?
Don't say I didn't warn you, Captain.
Get us a round of drinks, won't you, Corso? There's a good man. Let's deal some cards. You win again. That was very impressive.
Can I get your ship?
Impressive? The captain just cleaned your chrono, Darmus.
I'd say you've played this game before.
I just played the cards I was dealt.
Plating beginner's luck? I'm not sure if that's better or worse.
I'll check that out in 1 second, Riru.
Hold on. I'm receiving an alert from my network. This may be what we've been waiting for. Looks like your efforts have paid off, Captain. My informants just witnessed Skavik fighting someone and fleeing into Justicars territory. We have him.
Who are these Justicars?
The vigilantes, self-appointed judges of a whole city sector. Executioners is more like it. But Justicars don't tolerate outsiders in their sector. Skavik must truly be desperate to risk his life going there.
So an entire section of a city filled with Frank castles, then. Lovely. Ani! $7.27 to Extra Life. How so against type? This is getting interesting. Thank you for that donation there, Ani.
He's a scared little man running out of options.
It would seem so. Justicars are heavily armed ex-soldiers. It's no exaggeration calling them an army. My informants are a brother and sister named Jik and Jewel. They know where to find Skavik. I'll tell them you're coming. Play your hand carefully in the Justicar sector. My instincts tell me Skavik hasn't shown all his cards yet.
That's good advice.
Good luck to you, Captain. I hope you make Skavik pay all his debts.
Let the hate flow through you. Requisition targeter's leggings. So, let's equip those. And before we head over to the Justicar area, we should go ahead and execute order donate 66. And now the war brings out the espionage. Yeah, now it's getting dangerous. Hey Wretch, so picture this. I was on an infected Star Destroyer walking with Han Solo and Chewie when I hear a scream coming from the other side of the shaft. What would you say? I don't know, Riru. What would you say in that kind of situation? So if Skavik is the jackal, is this the first case of a cat chasing canine? At least in this situation, yeah, probably. Drew? Ah! Where's the door? Ah, there's the door. On an infected Star Destroyer. That's from Red Harvest, isn't it? I actually found that book a few days ago in the garage. I should go ahead and give it a reread. Oh, it was in Death Troopers. Oh, Red Harvest is the one with the Sith on the cover. Yeah. That book was for sale on the cruise ship. Speaking of cruise ship, I had a very cool... I saw something on Twitter that I thought was awesome. Neil Gaiman, when he goes to airports, he will occasionally go into the bookstores or the $2.73. And that puts us now. We are at $3,820. Good deal. Neil Gaiman will go to a store and find his books. Like he has a book right now on Norse mythology. He'll go into the store and grab all the books and autograph them. He'll sign the copies and then just kind of walk away. So just letting you guys know, if you ever go into a major airport and see a Neil Gaiman book, you may want to check and see if it's actually signed.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
I thought that was awesome when I heard that.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I would say we were on a Star Destroyer being chased by a bunch of zombie stormtroopers. Shoot them point blank. Yeah. Vader's going at it like he's in a Zumba class. My brains are mush. Made dinner and fed kids. Clean up dinner. Turn around. Realize I never ate any of the said dinner. Aw, pisky. Pizza? It's like, get some delivery food? I'd look at Chewie like, another fine mess you've gotten us into. Alright, we are here in the Justicar section, and that is a fashionable mustache I'm seeing up there. Yes. Coming from a lifelong Norseman, his book on Norse myth is awesome. Ooh. Hey King, thank you very much for the introductory bits. And I guess...
This makes me nervous, Captain. Feels like we're being watched by the Justicars.
Well, technically, we're watching them, Corso. See? We just watched them die. By the way, I'm still actually running the stream on the increased reaction time. I don't know if that's high latency or low latency. Is the stream still looking good to you guys? Because if the stream's still looking good quality-wise, I may just go ahead and keep it like this so we can keep on talking with quicker reaction. Stream's fine to me. Looks great. Okay. That's what I like to see. I like to listen to that at night winding down on Audible. You were watching them, and they were watching you watching them. I always feel like... Okay, heroic missions. Ronalda Agareth. Oof. Rod just crossed one hell of a line. Really? I'm not keeping up on it, obviously.
Excuse me. You don't look like a Justicar.
Child sacrifice?
I hope. The Justicars say they're protecting us from the Black Sun. That they're better than the gangs. But they're not. I hate them. You're really not one, right? I don't want to get in trouble. Like Brayden did.
Who's Brayden? Are you asking for my help?
Please, can you help me rescue Brayden? He's my brother. He's only 15, but they think he's older. They say they indentured him because he broke one of their stupid curfew laws. So they lock him up all day and make him shoot the Black Sun all night. He's going to die.
We can get some intel here. Ambrose discussed his heel turn, talked about how the Shield did a lot of bad stuff, and now they're all going to pay for it. God's making Roman pay for it, and Seth's going to pay for it in the form of Ambrose. Good Lord.
Who exactly has your brother?
Yeah, that's stiff.
I don't know, cops or soldiers or something, but they act like just another gang. Please help me. To get to Brayden, you'll need some special belt they all wear. It's the only way to get past the security field where Brayden is. Please, please bring him back to me.
I'll help the kid. She didn't try to pet me. He went on to recruit the legendary bounty hunter Beaudry for the Great Hunt. I'm sure Beaudry is getting into all kinds of mischief in the Outer Rim. If I ever did like a tour era like tabletop, I would play Beaudry just to continue his story. Smuggler phase. Jewel.
The captain, right? About time you got here. Thanks to you, the Justicars snagged my brother Jick. Should have never tangled ourselves in your cloudhead business.
Well, better him than me.
What do you mean by cloudhead?
You're from where the air is thin and heads are soft. This is Turferland. Wise up and grab some ground. I'm Jewel. My brother Jick and I were watching Skavik for you. Big mistake. Nothing but trouble. Things always go bad for turfers when cloudheads come down here. Never should have took this job.
Plenty of other ways to earn a living, kid.
What do you know? You live in the clouds. You don't know anything about Turferland. Jick and I were tailing Skavik when the Justicars came after us. Jick stuck to Skavik, I drew the Justicars. I lost those helmet brains easy, but they snagged Jick and hauled him off to their detention center.
A showdown between Mesmyrrh and Beaudry would be interesting.
Why would the Justicars arrest your brother?
I don't know. Those locksteppers make up the rules as they go. Jick knows where Skavik went, but he didn't have time to spill it to me before they snagged him. You want Skavik? Better prowl into the Justicars detention center and free my brother.
Thrall would win via 3-step poison. Yes, he would. Probably.
Jailbreaks aren't exactly easy, kid.
Like I don't know that? But listen, I got an idea how to do it. Once inside the detention center, you have to bash all the Justicar droid eyes. That's how they track intruders. If those droid eyes aren't rubble, the Justicars will know your face. You don't want that.
I was already planning to trash the place, kid.
Make sure you get all the droid eyes. It's the only way we get out of this clean, understand?
Understood.
Don't just stand there goggling at me. Get Chick out of that detention center before something happens to him.
Goggling?
If I do this, you have to stop calling me a cloudhead.
Don't bet on it. Take this holo transmitter with you. I want to talk to Jake as soon as you free him.
So angry! Goggling. You keep using that word. And we have got, it's like one more quest down here. It's gonna be super rude to you and expect you to run these errands for me with no comeuppance. Throw would win due to poisoning them both with slow-acting poison and watching them fight till the winner dies from it. That would be Threll's style.
Greetings, humble citizen. I am Fez Burba, scientist notary of the Republic and planetary consult to the Galactic Senate. My current project could alter history. If my theory proves correct, I will be the most famous scientist who ever lived. Consider this. We all know the Imperial bombardment of Coruscant wreaked havoc on the infrastructure. But what if it also damaged the planet's very core?
Go on.
Now I'm all ears. Keep talking.
Damage to the core could cause geothermal instability, plate fragmentation. In short, level the whole city. It is crucial that I get seismic readings from the lower levels, specifically from the Works sector. In the spirit of scientific inquiry, and on behalf of the safety of the Republic, I need you to perform this critical mission. Prove my theory correct, and the Senate will grant me a substantial endowment for further research. I will give you a generous reward as compensation.
If your theory's incorrect, what happens then?
I will still pay, of course, but your compensation will be significantly less. All that's required is that you take the Burba Seismic Activity Reader, my invention of course, and use it in the Works. The reader is both accurate and user-friendly. The challenge will be in the journey, not in the science.
Threll might try to recruit them. A Mos Espa standoff between the three. Right before they draw, it cuts to black and you hear the sound of blaster fire. Like the end of The Sopranos. That is actually, to tell you the God's honest, a very cool ending in the anthology book Tales from the Bounty Hunters, Boba Fett's story. He is, oh lord, true, $5.99 to Extra Life. Wow. Okay. We've got traitors in the midst. You were the chosen one! I'll finish that story here in a sec.
Hail to the glory of the apparatus. Welcome to the hallowed walkways of the great works. I am Osiris, the chief engineer. I serve the great machines, the true rulers of Coruscant.
I was wondering where Coruscant's true rulers were.
Indeed. And if you travel further, you may witness them for yourself. These machines are the vital organs of the planet. Biologicals are merely parasites, totally dependent on the infinite.
You mad lad.
The great ones. But discord emerges among the exalted masters. The stationaries grant sustenance to the biologicals, but the mobiles long to destroy our kind.
No offense, but I think you've been down here way too long.
Long enough to know the truth and the dangers that face us. Understand this. One of the stationaries, Thermodraft, is in great pain. He's melting down. But the mobiles will not let me help him. When he dies, thousands of biologicals above will die with him. His energy will be unleashed.
How are you going to handle it?
I could fix Thermodraft if I could get past the mobiles. But they're too powerful, and they would kill me. You are only a mere biological. But perhaps you could help save Thermodraft. You'd have to release the control valves on his steel skeleton. Do this, and matters could be set right.
Thermodraft sounds like a Autobot or a Decepticon.
How hard can a repair job be anyway?
It shall be dangerous, but it's well worth the lives of a few biologicals to save our most regal machine. Thermodraft lives farther down into the works. You'll see him. He is astounding to behold.
Release control valves, and good to go. Alright. So, anyway, in the Tales from the Bounty Hunter anthology, they talk about how Boba Fett, at the time of this story, is an old man. Because before the episode 1 and 2 kind of retconned everything, they established in some of the stories that Boba Fett's real name was Jaster Morell. and that he was a journeyman protector on Concord Dawn before he became a bounty hunter. But he was an old man at this point. The incident with the Sarlacc had pretty much completely altered his physiology, or yeah, that word, sorry. He was having to continually pump all of the funds from his hunts into medical care to keep cancer from riddling his body. His entire leg was cloned. Like, he was in bad shape. So he was going after this one bounty to basically set himself up for life, which was the Butcher of Montera Celat, who was actually the Devronian from the Cantina scene, the Devil Horn guy, who was actually a war criminal that the group was trying to, that his home planet was trying to apprehend. So he captures him, and he gets this 5 million credit bounty. Not only that, but the Butcher gives Boba Fett access to basically the largest collection of Imperial band music, like copies of music that didn't exist anymore except in like these crystal forms, which made Boba Fett pretty much the wealthiest, one of the wealthiest people in the galaxy. But he chose not to use money for that because he just wanted to listen to the music. Anyway, he set up for life, but he decides to go on one more hunt because he wants to take out Han Solo. It's the one kind of thing that he's just been, it's gnawing at him. And Han is an old man, and he goes, Han kind of goes on his own little adventure to kind of rekindle his, last one standing. Yes, indeed. Robo Seismic Activity Reader powered up. That would be Drew. Drew 99'd it. Okay, we're reading seismic activity here with this little probe. Looks like the dudes from Batteries Not Included. And it's actually the same planet where Boba Fett first saw Han Solo for the first time, when Han got thrown into like an arena to fight after a, complete misunderstanding. But they both end up on this planet again, and the story ends. And it's supposed to be like the last Boba Fett story, Boba Fett Han Solo interaction. They both have blasters trained on each other, and they're having this discussion about how they're old men and they're not in their prime anymore, and what are they going to do? And they're just sitting there staring at each other with the blasters pointed at each other, and like almost at point blank range, and then the story just ends. They kind of gave off the impression that they both decided to walk away and basically say that their score was settled, but it was still a really cool story. The thing ending? Yeah, kind of. Looks like there's a lot of people here in the works. See, I like movies that leave that kind of sliver of doubt as to whether it had a happy or bad ending. Such as the ending to Inception, where you're not exactly sure where he is. Another thing is Shutter Island, another Leonardo DiCaprio film. It's kind of... Oh, ding! It's kind of set in stone how the ending went, but at the end of the film, there's this one little shot of the lighthouse that's supposed to put like a smidgen of doubt in your mind. And, they finally revealed the ending? Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Happy to see us. Then again, I'm not happy to be in the works. Guess we're even.
Rogue security droid. Actually, I also don't, just because people in the chat may not want to know. Shut up, Corso. Meg. I'm going to teach this little guy to make cheeseburgers. Never seen Inception? You should go see it, Drew. It's a good flick. I always tend to watch any of Chris Nolan's films when they come out, just because he does stuff that's very outside the norm. And he's also not like a lot of directors that's all about CG. He's an IMAX guy. He'd much rather have films look crystal clear and sharp than like gimmicked up with 3D. Can't say I blame him. Alright, was there another control valve here? Oh. Thank you, Corso. Alright, there's our first valve for our thermodraft. Oh, I guess this is thermodraft right here. Okay. Gotcha. Either that or we're in thermodraft's colon. One of the two. Whoa! Hello there, rogue ventilation repair unit. I love Dunkirk, but I can never watch it again. I didn't get a chance to see Dunkirk, but I heard good things. And we're going to try and skip this support droid. I haven't been able to go to the movies this year nearly as much as I would like to. Oh, we were found. I have an intense fear of drowning, and some scenes almost gave me a panic attack. Okay, that is good to know, Drew. Thank you. Because, I don't know if you were ever here when I told this story, Drew, but I, when I was younger, actually drowned. And, I was not... I guess you could call me dead? But, yeah, technically I did. I died. And, I was resuscitated by my brother. I don't recommend it. Wretch, confirmed walker. Let's just start doing the zombie noises. Translation, Wretch is forsaken.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Okay. Looks like thermodraft has been appeased. Oh, Lord Respawns. He's our emperor, as such as beyond death. So I'm the emperor from Warhammer? I can take that. EV3D3. Reminds me of EV99, who was Jabba the Hutt's torture droid in Return of the Jedi.
You're a feisty little one, but you'll soon learn some respect.
Lumbering Chthon. Oh, we actually have some organic nasties. Warhammer are here on tour. Yeah, that's true. Okay, looks like we have to go to the other side to scan the secondary coupling station access pipe. Revenant is the perfect leader for the Wretched Sun Syndicate. Yeah, just to kind of sum up, Drew, I was at a party with a bunch of my friends, and me and my brother's friends. My brother's 9 years older than me. And I think I was like, I don't remember if I was 10 or 11, but I never learned how to swim because I grew up in the desert. And I was in the deep end of the pool, and I was wearing one of those vests. Or no, I didn't have a vest on. I had one of the little inner tube things. And there was this inflatable raft in the deep end. And this was a big, like, indoor pool at, like, someone's house. Like, one of our rich friends. Or one of my brother's rich friends. I don't think they were one of mine. And we went and I swam over to the deep end and was talking to them, and I tried to get on the raft, on the inflatable raft, and I slipped and fell, and when I fell back into the water, my body slid through the inner tube. And I was caught in the deep end. I didn't know how to swim. My brother, I don't really remember a whole lot, other than, like, panic and fear. And my brother said that he noticed me, that something was wrong, when he saw my body rising up to the top of the water. And he dived in and grabbed me, and I was not breathing. I don't believe that I had a pulse or anything. And he used, mouth to mouth and everything, and got me fired back up. He hit the reset. He hit the factory reset. Yeah, it was not pleasant. I had water in my lungs. But after that, I was the same thing. Like, water? Mm-mm. And it was only until, I think about anywhere between 5 and 10 years ago, I was, actually, one of my roommates, we used to go over to his parents' house and swim in the pool. And I was really comfortable around my friends. And I just I basically taught myself how to swim. Because I knew that if I got into trouble, that they'd take care of me. I'm still not going out of my way to get into the water, into deep water anytime soon by myself. But, yeah. It kind of looks like the head of one of the robots from the black hole as well. Which was a really interesting movie to watch as a kid. I appreciate it more now as I'm older. I liked it when Disney kind of dipped into the dark side. Black Cauldron, the Black Hole, stuff like that. As Darth Tremere, a member of the Syndicate, I think it is appropriate that I died as a child from a seizure, a lightning storm in my brain. Oh wow, really, Buddha? Seismic activity normal, planet safe, adjustment to reading required. Leave the reading as it is and tamper with the reading. We can tamper with the reading and get some more money out of it, or we can just let the scientists know that everything's okay. What I'm thinking is, if we temper with the readings and let the scientists know that something's wrong, if he goes ahead and starts working with the seismic core, he could actually cause this problem. Though. Watcher in the woods, yes! I almost drowned once, was on a float trip when the canoe flipped and I somehow slid out of my life jacket. Yeah, same thing. So what do you guys think? Should we leave the reading as it is? Or get more money? Kath says more money. Drew says let him know it's okay. Juan says more money. Like I said, I'm afraid that if we tell them that something's wrong in trying to fix it, he's actually going to destabilize the core. Had a seizure disorder when I was young. Turns out my brain couldn't handle unlimited power. That is an amazing way to look at that, Buddha. And tell him it's okay. Yeah, we don't live here. He'll be gone by the time he messes things up. Oh, bad kitty Mesmyrrh, if that's the case. If it ain't broke. So we're actually tied right now. Kath and Juan say more money. Buddha and Drew say leave it alone. Does anyone else have any kind of say in this? Otherwise, I will go ahead and roll the die. We'll let chance decide. But we could make more money if we leave the planet alone. This is true. Those are potential customers and people we could swindle. If it happens to hit the giant box of candy... Now, the giant box of candy is over there. I cannot wait to open that. I'll tell you what, I can go ahead and do a tasting video, but after we're done playing and I do my outro and everything, before we go raid someone, I'll open the box so I can see what candy's inside. How about that, Kath? I think that'll be fun. And we're going to go ahead and roll a die here. There are 2 yellow envelopes. You can open those. Oh, mystery. Okay. I will go ahead and do that. So, we're going to go odd. Open the box. It's the Art of the Covenant. Yeah, because that worked out so well for Belloc and friends, didn't it, Drew? Close your eyes, Marion! So we'll go even, leave it alone. Odd, we tamper. And 12. So we will go ahead and leave the reading as is. Normal activity level saved. Because what we did is we just pretty much ruined this guy's ego, which is also enticing. The Works Taxi, Introduction to Strong... Oh, there's another taxi here on this side. That could actually be useful. No, I like my face unmelted. Or unexploded in Belloc's case. I actually wish the Cathar looked more feral. Oh, you know, I should have done that. No, I wouldn't. I was thinking that I could have made Mesmyrrh here look like one of the Kilrathi from the Wing Commander games. Not the Kilrathi from the Wing Commander movie, because those looked not as good. If you ever watched any of the Wing Commander game movies, the Kilrathi were basically... Oh, Lord.
There's more where this came from.
Were giant, like, cat people, and they looked awesome. It was a great achievement in puppetry, I thought. Now, how come when I roll it never goes my way? But then we wouldn't have Mez's rugged good looks. Yeah, I'm sure he drives all the ladies wild.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Sell that junk, thank you. And boots we don't need. Medpack we don't need.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Cool.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
And I guess... Wait, we need to obtain a Justicar security belt. Oh, that's weird.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Justicar territory we gotta take the long way around. Okay. Kilrathi attack and Luke's filled with a sense of deja vu that he doesn't understand. Yes. That's actually Mark Hamill actually liked a tweet I did a while back when I said that when I see Mark Hamill, or when I think of Mark Hamill, I actually don't think of Luke Skywalker first. I think of Christopher Blair from the Wing Commander games, because Wing Commander 3 and Wing Commander 4 were some of my favorite games growing up. And when he liked it, I was just like, oh, thank you, Mark. You're awesome. I actually made a Cathar gunslinger for an Edge of the Empire game I'll be playing sometime in the future. Oh, Drew, you think of the Guyver. Nice. Buddha, are you saying that Mesmyr's theme should be Cat Scratch Fever? I don't know if I want to give Ted Nugent that much credit. Guyver or Joker for me. Yeah, just I highly recommend if you guys ever get a chance to play the Wing Commander games. They are actually all on GOG.com right now. And Hamill plays Christopher Blair in 3 and 4, and those are the best games in the series, bar none. And also Tom Wilson, Biff from Back to the Future, plays Maniac, his very arrogant but loyal friend / enemy. But Guyver 2 starring Solid Snake is my favorite of the two. Okay, we need to return to Fez and head back down. So we got a lot of work to do here in this section. I was so hyped when I found out there was going to be a Wing Commander movie. I thought it was going to be great, and then they said that they were basically doing Wing Commander 1 and recasting everyone, and then Freddie Prinze Jr. played Blair, and Matthew Lillard played Maniac. And to tell you the truth, I was like, alright, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and I watched the film, and some of the stuff was very cool, but they changed how all the ships looked, and introduced the Pilgrim storyline as to why Blair was as good as he was, is because he was part Pilgrim, which were these kind of meta-humans, and it just messed with all of the lore that was established in the games. Finally back home from work. Well, welcome back, Ani. We're talking about Wing Commander. Had a great soundtrack, though. The thing about it is, if you read really into the lore, I think one of the reasons I like Wing Commander so much is because that was one of the first games that I really got into the lore of it. And let's talk to... let's head downstairs. Because Wing Commander 3 had this thing called the Victory Streak, which was the ship you were on was called the Victory. And it had their, like, the carrier newsletter, so you'd find out everything about the lore. And you find out that Blair, despite being the savior of the Confederation and the savior and, you know, the person who defeated the Kilrathi, he's only considered like the 13th or 14th highest kill streak ace in Confederation history. So in the terms of like the aces in the Confederation with the most kills during the Kilrathi War, he was only like 13th or 14th. And I was like, why is that? And then you read that the entire reason that the other ones had such high kill streaks is when the war started, shield technology didn't exist. So everyone's flying around basically in TIE fighters getting, if you get shot once, you're dead. So that's how they were able to get such a high kill count, and then shield technology got developed, which I thought was kind of a cool little snippet.
I am awaiting your return, Biological. I feared for the fate of my lord. I heard his cries grow silent. Tell me that means you saved him. Tell me the great thermodraft lives on.
That machine owes me for his life.
Praise the Maker. I don't know what I would have done if Thermodraft died.
Thank the Maker!
Have given me many amazing gifts. Take this one. May it serve you as you have served Thermodraft.
You're not sleeping with it, are you, Ray?
You better hope it does.
I must return to my duties now. The great machines need me, and I am proud to serve.
Thermodraft Spark lives on.
And glory to the great machines.
I wish he had said something like that. I would have been like, oh, you hound. It's always the quiet ones. Alright, so we got some relics. We'll let the scientist know that his life's work is useless.
Welcome back, my illustrious colleague. Tell me you've taken the seismic readings.
That was so easy I fell asleep doing it.
Fantastic! I tell you, we're going to make history together. Quickly, please, let me examine the Burma seismic activity reader.
Bad news, everyone!
What? It can't be. This indicates there is no unusual seismic activity at all.
This means the planet won't be destroyed, right?
Yes, I mean, of course. I'm just surprised. It's atypical for one of my theories to be wrong. This could reflect very poorly on my reputation. I suggest you take your compensation and keep quiet. I believe the reward is generous given the outcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much to consider. Farewell.
Smile and wave, boys. Requisition targeters bracers, which are actually a downgrade for me. This can't be. We're safe from planet death? That's terrible news. Well, we got about 45 minutes left in the stream, guys, so I'm wondering if we can go ahead and clear this section of town. I'm hoping so. And that's not the direction we need to go. But I do know for a fact we should be in good shape to get our transmog. So before we end the gameplay tonight, we got a lot to do. We need to look through, because I think I found some guns, a specific gun skin that looks cool, because it looks like the DL-44 that Han Solo wielded. Oh, wait a minute, that is a quest giver. I see you. Reed Gandon. Nicholas saw one reflection and now he's going nuts. Kath, thank you for the bits. Yes, no. Feel like Mez's speeder should have a name.
Welcome to Justicar territory, citizen. Nice to see a friendly face. Agent Reed Gandon, Strategic Information Service. Notice anything odd down here? Like how quickly the Justicars took control? Weapons and armor don't just materialize out of thin air. The Justicars have a supplier, and it isn't the Republic. You follow?
Maybe you should let the Republic security in on your little theory.
As ruthless as they've become, the Justicars are keeping the Black Sun at bay. So Republic security won't move on this without proof. Whoever's got the weapons runs the show. The SIS needs to know where those supplies are coming from.
The cat scratch.
The Justicars control their own shipping dock, and I'm sure they keep records. I just need someone who can handle an ambush to get them.
That's what we decided on the name of Mesmyrrh's ship was the Cat Scratch. Which was also the name of one of the wingmen in the Wing Commander games. That's why I liked it so much. Hey, they can materialize if you have console commands.
I might be able to do something.
Get those records to me as soon as you find them. You don't want to get waylaid by the Justicars.
Also, are you still on Life 8 or did you die while I was away? Nope, still on Life 8. I'm still so disappointed about that. Because I could have sworn that I had fallen from that height before and came out alright. And I checked that footage. I was at full health. It's just the game decided that I needed to die that time. For some reason. Okay, shipping docks. Aha! Hello. Well, not you guys. I hear a Datacron. Where are you, Datacron? I assume that you are up here somewhere. Not that it really matters, but that fall has always been really hit or miss on if you die or not. Oh. Oops. Speaking of falling from a high place. What we got over here? Oh! Now you're over here somewhere. And don't get me wrong, Datacrons aren't nearly as important as they used to be, but it's just the thought, the accomplishment. Hello. Oop. Okay. And whoop. And I don't think we can make that one. I think we gotta jump over to this one. Curiosity is gonna kill the cat, isn't it? The game's a Klatooinian lover. Remember, it's not whether or not you land on your feet as a cat, it's whether or not your knees shoot through your brain or not. Nothing is funnier than a cat's embarrassment when something doesn't go. Oh, hello, hello. Alright. Easy there. Whoop. Who knows, Corso didn't join us for this little excursion. There he is. And increases mastery. Corso, you cheated. Using that transporter technology. This is Star Wars. Episky and I were talking about transporter technology yesterday, I think it was. Corso just took the stairs. Oh yeah, there was an elevator right over the way, didn't you know? No, Corso, I did not. Let out my frustration on these guys. And do we still... Nope. It went the wrong way. A cat's foolish pride. Okay, medical services says that we are on the right track. Yeehaw. Like I haven't heard that enough. Living in Texas for quite a few years now. Now, what are we doing? Oh, diverting it. Okay, retrieve manifest data. This is basically going to give off the impression that the Empire is funding the Justicars, I would imagine. My own little Cathar is demanding attention. Obsessive, fluffy thing. Yeah, Mesmyrrh got spoiled last night, though. Yes! The great god Quay. I've told that story before. I told it during the Agent. I think I said during the Bounty Hunter playthrough and the Agent playthrough. I love the fact. I love the story of the great god Quay. And every so often, Drew, since that pretty much shows that you read Tales from Jabba's Palace, I will, if I have a really bad day sometimes, I will sit there and kind of say to myself, of the day's annoyances, just like Bib Fortuna. That's how I want the next killer in Dead by Daylight to be the giant boulder from Indiana Jones. And when we were watching the Survivor Series pay-per-view last night, and my friend Iggy came over, and Iggy had his 2 daughters with him, and his daughters are like 11 and 14, I think, something like that. And whenever we have company over, Mesmyrrh believes that it is his time to shine, and he just turns on the charm and the lovey-dovey that he never does with us who live in the house. Gives off the impression of, oh, I'm so abused. No one loves me. Please pet me for the next 2 hours. Yeah, those Tales books were so good. I highly recommend, if you guys like the expanded universe stuff, and if you're readers, and even if you're not readers, they're still really good. Tales from Mos Eisley Cantina, Tales from Jabba's Palace, Tales from the Bounty Hunters, and Tales from the New Republic are really good stories. I far prefer Tales from the Wampa Cave, which is the Wampa eating things. And Tales from the Empire, yes indeed.
That's right, I got you.
And there is a Justicar commander, and we don't have anything to put him to sleep, so... Okay. Empire has a great story featuring Jodo Kast. Oh, yeah, Jodo Kast. I remember that one. Boop. Ding! Gratzman! Level 20. I actually used my execute that time. He did drop a belt calf. A Gamorrean braided belt. Dig those out again. Yeah, I'm thinking about buying... I wonder if those are available on Kindle. Because I would love to get those for my Kindle. Maybe as a Christmas present to myself. Now I will have to go check. Jodo Cost. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Nicholas is the exact opposite of Mesmyrrh when it comes to guests. He doesn't want to be touched or messed with at all, except for one of my friends, but he gets super aggressive. See, Mesmyr's never gotten aggressive. I had to hide him in the bathroom in my old apartment when she'd come over. I finally stopped inviting her over. Mesmyrrh, I rescued Mesmyrrh from the pound, unbeknownst to me, minutes before he was about to be euthanized. And the 70 or 80-year-old woman who had him took him to the pound because he was contrary, and I didn't know what contrary meant. I was just like, can you define contrary for me, please? I knew what the word meant, but it was like in regards to Mesmyrh. And it was just the fact that when you rubbed his belly, he'd grab and bite your hand, but it wasn't like a serious bite. He fought. He roughhoused a little too hard, and I got him fixed of that in 2 weeks. So after that, he's been a constant companion to me. Obtain a Justicar security belt. Alrighty. The Emperor gave an animal a stay of execution. Yeah, and it was the fact that I was trying to avoid. We were there looking for a dog of ours that had ran away, and my wife at the time and I were looking, and I saw the.
Now you're dumb, ugly, and
I saw the cats in their cages, and I purposely avoided looking at them. I was like, nope, nope. And when we were talking to one of the people there at the pound, one of the staff, I didn't know that I was backing up, and I turned around, and my eyes just caught this gorgeous cat on his back, just looking with his hand out from the cage, just going, meow. And I just looked at him and I was like, oh, you suck. And I knew that I had to have him. So it was one of those nice dreamy moments like that. And after I said, yeah, we'll take him, and we started doing the paperwork, a guy came out and went, basically, oh, thank God, because he was literally about to grab Mesmyrrh and take him to go get put down. So it all worked out. Got a stay of execution from the Emperor, as Buddha said. Alright, how do we get... Oh, we gotta take the long way. Gotcha.
Boy, this place just keeps getting bigger. Where'd the Justicars get this much hardware?
Shut up, Corso. And we'll go ahead and rescue the brother first. Well, the thing about it is, and this is horrible, I had my familiar, River. And River had a bunch of kittens. There's been times that I've had 7 cats in my house. I am a crazy cat guy. When we went our separate ways, my wife took half the cats and I took half the cats, and I've been able to stay at 3. And I don't want to go beyond 3 because I love my cats, but they have inflicted so much damage to my home. Not like a ton, but I basically, all the baseboards of my house and everything I need to fix once they shuffle off this mortal coil. Which hopefully will not be for a long time to come. The damage is out of love. Yeah, you're right, Ani. Smuggler, the Shut Up Corso Chronicles. No, I like Corso. I just like the fact that he has a boomstick and he's not afraid to use it. Corso's the new Meg. There we go. Elevator go up. I look forward to meeting the old man Bill of our Molly crew. Oh, that worked. Ooh, that reminds me. Do we get any more combat proficiencies? Alright, we get it at 22, not level 20. And it doesn't look like we need to kill anyone here as a side group, or side quest. Last member of his litter left there. Okay, how does one... Ah. Oh, I'm sorry, Drew. Viking! Drew, 401 to extra life. You just love playing with people's emotions, don't you? That's exactly what that is. Alright, so that is 3830. 2 extra life. We are just $170 from hitting our 4K goal. I love you guys. Drew's returning balance to the Force. He had his brush with the dark side. He'll be back. Alright, here's Brayden.
Your sister sent me. You're free.
Rennie?
It's all about sending a message.
She's a little girl. How could she... And why? Oh, now they're gonna kill me. Quick, can you put that back? Get it working again or something?
Run that by me again?
I can't escape. As long as the Justicars have me in their records as a curfew breaker, they'll just hunt me down again. And if they get me for going AWOL, they'll use torture. Unless... Look, if you really want to help, go into their computers and delete my file. I'll hide somewhere. When things die down, I'll find Rennie again.
Okay. Let's delete some files then. Guy's gonna ditch his sister and get off planet immediately? Yeah, it kind of comes off that way, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me. Oh. Okay, return to Ronalda. And that's done. My cat hated me at first, and he wouldn't let anyone near him but me. With River, it was kind of interesting. She hated everyone but me. And it was really weird because I remember I was playing video games once at the small little one-bedroom apartment I had, and I'd have the door open. Just the front door open because it led right into the living room, and I'm sitting there on like my Xbox or my PS2, and I'm sitting there playing it, and all of a sudden I just hear a meow, and I look, and this tabby cat walks into my living room, like looks at me, walks across the living room, jumps on my couch, sits there and looks at me, says meow, and then gets into the loaf position. And I just look at her for about 2 seconds, and I go, okay then. And just go and keep on playing my game. I was like, I have been adopted. He wouldn't even let my dogs near me. Wow. Lived to the ripe old age of 16. Good run. Good run. If you guys have pets, hug them tonight for me. You never know. You'll thank yourself later. Nicholas wouldn't let my roommates near me for 2 weeks when we first got the apartment. Just mine. And destroy 8 security cameras.
I can do that.
Kinda expected the Justicars prison to be a lot dirtier. Not to mention smaller.
Right. The interesting thing about the Republic storyline is the fact that, like, after you're done with Coruscant and you go into this, you know, huge city, then later you go to Nar Shaddaa and it's pretty much the exact same thing, only dirtier. So I figured that would get kind of repetitive. Okay. Destroy all the security cameras. 4-week-old gray kitten hissing at humans. Never tell me the odds. Whoa! That knocked me out of stealth. That was rude. Or out of cover, rather, not stealth. Okay, yeah. I just suggest that for everyone. Give your animal some love. Because you never know. And I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Like, I got my 2 dogs and my 3 cats. Tracker is a sweetheart. Yeah, I can tell just in those pictures that Tracker is. You can't have pets where you're at now? Oh, I hate it when they do that. Oh, well, that didn't work out. And groin shot. And down. Oh, that was a droid. Okay, never mind. Can't really afford 2 either. Yeah, that's fair. Where are the rest of these security cameras at? Oh, I see. Can we go in around this way? I don't want to deal with that elite if I don't have to. Aha! Never mind, he doesn't want loving right now. Well, do it when he allows it. It's not a pupper, so like you're on the cat's time, always. That's a good idea, Kath. It would be kind of heartbreaking, but I do know that one of the actual animal shelters, not the pound, but the animal shelters around my area need someone to work specifically with cats. That was the one thing, like, there's been plenty of times when I was job hunting, I would see that the vets would be or the pound would be hiring for animal technicians, not the pound people, the people who actually work at the pound. And I thought to myself, I was just like, you couldn't pay me enough to work at that job, because I would eventually like put my head in an oven or something. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be like the most demoralizing, soul-breaking work. Walked in my garden to the sound of Tracker barking furiously, thinking it might have been someone trying to cut across our yard. I went to check it. Found her furiously barking at her own reflection. Genius. Okay, something's going. Oh. Upstanding citizen? Hello, over here. Help me. Why are you incarcerated?
I take it you met the Justicars.
They are lawbreakers pretending to be peace officers. That is a severe offense under Statute 52974 of the Celestin Criminal Code. The fugitive Skavik ambushed me down here and fled. The Justicars interrupted my pursuit and demanded I surrender.
You were supposed to contact me when you found Skavik.
I would have, but my holotransmitter was destroyed during Skavik's ambush. I did not want to harm people who I believe were local authorities, so I surrendered and allowed the Justicars to bring me here.
Have they hurt you?
Luckily, they forgot about me when they brought a male human in for interrogation.
Might as well spring the little fella while we're here.
Skavik is getting away, upstanding citizen. I need you to release me from this cell immediately. He hasn't done anything to mess with us yet, so...
Don't worry, I won't leave you in there.
This is the second time you have come to my aid. I owe you a significant debt. I must rearm and renew my pursuit of Skavik. Thank you for your help, upstanding citizen. Yeah.
Get out of here before the Justicars come back.
When I return to Sullust, I will file a Form 453391 and request an official commendation for your actions today. My mom made the mistake of working at the pound here when I was young, soon after we started a no-kill animal rescue from our house. I figured that would be a powerful motivation for sure. Aha! Here's the brother.
I feel like my insides are coming out.
Okay, so that wasn't the brother, that was just someone else. Okay. Huh.
On your feet, chick. Let's get you out of here.
You're definitely not a Justicar. All they ever called me was gutter scum.
Chick, it's me, Jewel. Are you alright? What did those Justicars do to you?
Hey, sis. Knew you wouldn't forget about me. Who's the Cloudhead?
The Captain Darmus asked us to help. What happened when you followed Skavik?
Oh, the little girl. Never mind.
Saw something I wasn't supposed to. You won't believe this, but I caught the Justicars trading supplies with the Empire.
Okay, I'd forgotten about the little girl. So the one that we freed was related to the little girl. So there were two kind of brother sisters that we needed to help.
All I care about is getting my hands on Skavik.
Oh, yeah. Almost forgot about him. What with the beatings and torture, Skavik and the Imperials were laughing about something. Not sure what. The Imperials took Skavik into the works.
Oy.
I never heard of this place. What's it like?
It's a big mess of power stations and old factories below us.
I've been there.
I didn't think anything could survive down there except droids. If Skavik dropped to the works, you may as well go home. You wouldn't last 5 minutes.
I've lasted more.
We're pretty good. Bet we last 10 minutes.
The works is nothing but toxic ruins and berserk droids. People who go down there don't come back.
I'll do it blindfolded, just for fun.
Been nice knowing you, I guess.
I'd like to go home now. This is the worst party I've ever been to.
One doesn't forget about Skavik. One always remembers the tangy flavor of vengeance.
Chick, remember the tunnel we found? Crawl in and come to the warehouse. I'll hide you from the Justicars.
Great. I'm gonna smell like rancor droppings for a week. Thanks for busting me out, Captain.
You did good, kid.
Kid? I'm almost as old as you.
Chick, take my holotransmitter from the captain before you leave. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
Don't be so dramatic. There's only a little torture.
I like the holotransmitter. Aww.
Good luck down in the works, Captain. You'll need it.
Giving them the wakes. Requisition targeter's jackets. Okay, what does this look like? Just a different color. Gotcha. Yeah, but Mez is in cat. Oh, good. Good call, Drew. Okay, intercept Skavik. Let's go ahead and turn these in. And yeah, we're just going to run out of here. We will head and turn in our stuff, buy the gems, and get that dealt with. 316. Just reminding you guys that we are going to be opening Kath's box here in a second to see what kind of goodies we've got, and then that she sent me. And then we're going to go ahead and probably raid raid someone else's channel. Be a good neighbor and all that. Okay, can we just fast travel to the Justicar checkpoint? Yes, we can. Oh, and we can fast travel to the works as well. That's nice. What's in the box? Are we Cathar? I was wondering when that was when that reference was going to be brought up. It actually took longer than I expected it to. So, props to you, Buddha. Cuckoo, kachoo. Oh, little kid.
Your brother is free. He says he will find you as soon as it's safe.
Really? The Justicars were saying he'd been killed. But he's alive? Really? Thank you, thank you. You're my second best friend in the whole world.
Could just stare like, yeah, that's nice. Her face is terrifying. Pure evil.
Shipping records from the Justicar docks. This should be everything you need.
Couldn't have done it better myself. These records prove the Justicars are getting supplies from off-world.
And how?
I'll transmit these to headquarters. Let them chew on it a while. You've got my thanks.
All right. So now that that's done, let's go buy. Let's head back to the marketplace, get some gems, and we can look at what kind of weapon that we want here, guys. I might have your thanks, but I'd also like your credits. Oh, that's a good. In the D6 Star Wars, you had to have a quote for your character, or they encouraged you having a quote. That'd be a perfect smuggler quote, or bounty hunter, or mercenary, or pretty much any kind of Okay, I was just gonna run by you guys, but thank you, Corso, for expressing exactly what I was thinking. Gonna get some new toys to play with. Yes, indeedy.
Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I need to get to 35th anniversary of the D6 Star Wars. Yeah, I saw that, Drew. The thing that bugs me is it's the 35th anniversary. It's not the second edition revised. The second edition revised, I thought, was the better version, which was a shame. I also found out that my fifth edition VTM books that are coming in, apparently they have to delay the release of them because something needed to be changed. And when the email wouldn't say what got changed. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of storyline or something in there that is very controversial, so much so that they had it removed, or there was some sort of gameplay mechanic. I still have the PDFs of the unaltered version, so I think I'm going to save those for a rainy day. Oh, the VTM 5th edition? What was wrong with it? A lot of bad taste? Ah. I was reading some of it, and I was like, eh. It was definitely a Black Dog game, if you remember the old Black Dog stuff that White Wolf would come out with, which was very adults only. So, I guess I have a collector's item now. My order number was actually 6666. Which was interesting. Level 10 modification vendor, 14. Adaptive gear. Stim, social items. Security key. It was in the section talking about Chechnya. Ooh. Did they go too far? Pretty much. 18's the max level here, so.
You see anything you like?
You're a member of the Bali with that order number. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's only 250 for stuff here. Well, crap. Oh, get rid of that braided belt. Alright, so let's do... How much do we need? Let's go ahead and put on... Actually, we need to get our new... we need to get our blaster, guys, before we do anything else. So we're going to go into the cartel market. Will you expand your inventory again? I probably will, Elusive. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And if you've been lurking, thank you very much for the lurk. So in terms of weapons, guys, this is what I'm thinking of in terms for the blasters. I thought I was going for an Old West vibe. I don't know if I'm going to do that necessarily, but I found a pistol that I really liked. That I think looks really cool on him. And it is... Because I said it looks like Han Solo's old blaster. The DL-44. Well, I also like the TM-59 blaster. That looked kind of interesting. If we had two of those. But they look a little too normal. They look like 9mm. So... I still want to look like I'm rocking out a blaster. There it is. The Firestorm HZ-76, which looks like Han Solo's pistol. Have I read the Han Solo trilogy? Yes, I did a long time ago, Drew. All the adventures in the Corporate Sector Authority. So, look at that. Dual wielding. I think that looks awesome. The Scorpion. The Scorpion looks like Judge Dredd's pistol. Let's see what that looks like. A little too unwieldy. I want to have a little bit more kind of grace, I guess. So I think we're gonna go with the Firestorm HZ. Unless there's anything else. Nope. All right. So we're gonna buy this now with our currencies. And transfer the item to inventory. All right. So we're gonna get Flashy as our offhand, the Firestorm as our main hand. Wait, wasn't the house on Tatooine within that credits price range? No. No, it wasn't. I think it's in the 1,000 kind of. Well, we can go ahead and check. I can turn that in. Well, I don't know. Let's see. If I messed up, I can always fix it. Go with the minigun. Become Blaine from Predator. I ain't got time to bleed. It's crazy expensive to live off sand. Yeah, but the thing about it is Mesmyrrh needs a litter box. Yoink. Purchase. Oh, actually, you know what? You might be right there. Mesmyrrh strong. Oh, I can actually go to the Cost City. I can go to Thrill's apartment? That's not kosher. Where is the... That's a stronghold directory, but I need more. To a stronghold directory and purchase your stronghold. Yeah, Thrill seems like a cat person. Oh well. We can wait till... Well, keep in mind, Mesmyrrh wants his ship back before anything else. So what we're going to do is we will drop this. You have to pay a smuggling fee to go to a Sith stronghold. I feel like if you're a smuggler, you wouldn't need to. Yeah, you'd think. So let's put on the gear that we acquired. And another thing that we need to do is go into... our active outfit. Customize the appearance. We hid the head slot, which we already did. And this is our first... apply. Oh, can we not change the look of our guns? Of our weapon? No. We've done that before. Right-click to modify. I know we've changed the look of Threll's gun, didn't we? Or is it just... Oh, that sucks. If that's the case, then I'm going to have to wait to... I may have to wait until I'll have to grab another Firestorm blaster. Wait, click to modify, augment. Only the color of the blasts. Well, blast. That's okay. We'll rock out flashy for now as our offhand. Have you found a good hat yet? No, I have not, unfortunately. All the cowboy hats, they wrap up the head. I think there's only one or two that would actually let Threll... it actually looks like a legit cowboy hat, so we'll have to wait on that. He'll find a good yeehaw hat soon. Here's hoping. So, we're going to go ahead and sell off all of our armor here. That we're not going to be using. And I think that is going to take care of it for now. Off camera, I'll go ahead and get all the gems and everything so you guys don't have to see that. But here's what we got for Mesmyrrh's look right now. We got the high collar that does look like a albino python around his neck. I can't get that out of my head since Crag brought it up. And we have a really cool looking blaster. And we'll get another one here soon, hopefully. Another Firestorm. Because it looks slick. Mesmyr's going to DDT some fools. And I guess we will go intercept Skavik at Race the Devil in the next stream. So we still have some stuff after we finish this, guys, so please stay in the chat. And we will go ahead and pick this up next time. If you guys like the stream and haven't followed the channel, please do so. I try and stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, unless real life kind of gets in the way, and randomly in between. And if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And I also have a link to my Twitch channel in the description if you guys want to check it out. So, we will go ahead and see you all next time. Later days, everyone.